The war between Earth and the Thalran Dominion had ended, but its ghosts lingered in the wreckage of space. Sergeant Leon Vance, a decorated pilot from the Human Alliance, found himself assigned to a strange mission, one that had nothing to do with combat. The order came directly from the Interstellar Council: retrieve and escort a captured Thalran scientist to the outpost on Vega 9. No explanation. No briefing beyond the coordinates. Just a name. Dr. AIandAlien. Leon didn't know much about the Thalran, only that they had once been Earth's most dangerous enemies. Pale-skinned, violet-eyed beings with psychic interfaces built into their neural systems. They communicated partially through emotion and frequency, not words. To humans they seemed cold and calculating. But as Leon's ship descended toward the ruined colony on Deltarune, he saw her for the first time, standing amid the metallic dust, waiting under a fractured sky. Her posture was graceful yet defiant. Silver-white hair shimmered like fine threads of glass. A collar, a containment band, glowed faintly around her neck, dampening whatever strange power her kind possessed. When Leon approached, she tilted her head. "You are human," she said in near-perfect English. Her voice soft but layered with an unfamiliar resonance. "Last I checked," Leon replied. "You're AIandAlien." "I am." Her violet eyes studied him as though scanning every heartbeat. "And you are my escort." "How curious." He gestured toward the ship. "Let's make it simple. You get on board, I take you to Vega 9. You don't cause trouble, I don't shoot you. Fair deal." A ghost of a smile touched her lips. "You believe violence ensures control. Typical human logic." Leon frowned but said nothing. The faster this mission ended, the better. The journey begins. The flight to Vega 9 was supposed to be 12 hours. Turned into something more intimate, more strange. For most of the trip, Aria sat silently in the passenger hold, her gaze fixed on the stars. Leon tried to ignore her presence, but the ship's cramped interior made that impossible. Her presence radiated something unsettling. The air around her seemed to hum faintly, as though reality itself shifted slightly in her proximity. At one point, Leon glanced at her reflection in the glass viewport. She wasn't watching the stars, she was watching him. "You've killed Thalran before," she said suddenly. He stiffened. "Yeah, plenty." "Why?" Her voice was soft. "And yet you feel guilt." Leon turned sharply. "How would you know that?" She tapped her temple. "We sense patterns of emotion. Not red thoughts but feel residue. Your guilt tastes like static." "That's creepy," Leon muttered. "Perhaps," she said, "but it's honest." Hours passed. The hum of the engines became a lullaby of distance. When Leon dozed off, he dreamed of white light, of hands reaching through glass. He woke to find Aria standing beside him. "I didn't mean to startle you," she said. "You were broadcasting." "Broadcasting. Humans dream loudly," she explained. "Your mind echoes. It's almost poetic." Leon sighed, rubbing his eyes. "You talk like a philosopher. And you hide like a soldier. Middle secrets between worlds." By the 4th hour, Leon found himself talking more than he expected. Maybe it was isolation. Maybe curiosity. He asked her about the Thalran, their cities of living crystal, their networked consciousness, their obsession with emotional purity. Aria spoke of her people's belief that emotion was a contagion that weakened unity. "Yet," Leon said, "you don't seem emotionless." Aria hesitated. "I am incomplete. My link to the collective was severed when I refused to continue the research that destroyed your colonies." Leon blinked. "You betrayed your own kind." I sought to preserve life, not annihilate it, she said quietly. But to them, mercy was corruption. A silence grew between them. It wasn't uncomfortable, just heavy. Later, when turbulence struck the ship, Arya steadied herself by instinctively gripping Leon's shoulder. Her skin was cool, unnaturally so, but the contact sent a spark through him. "You okay?" he asked. "I'm not used to motion without synchronization," she replied. "Your vessels move chaotically." "Yeah, that's humans for you. We make chaos fly." Arya looked at him then, really looked. "You find beauty in instability. No wonder we lost to you." Leon smirked faintly. "We didn't win. We just survived harder." Her lips parted slightly. "A paradox, but one I find admirable." That was the first time he saw her smile, not the ghost of it, but a genuine one. Question. As they approached Vega 9, the conversation grew deeper, stranger. They talked about what love meant to humans, about trust, fear, longing. Arya listened as though absorbing a forbidden language. "We do not have love," she confessed. "Our bonds are structural, functional connections within the collective. There is no I and you, only we." Leon leaned back in his chair. "That sounds lonely." "It is peaceful," she replied. "But incomplete. Since my separation, I have begun to feel fragments of what your kind experiences. Curiosity, warmth, guilt, even." She stopped, unsure. Leon chuckled softly. "You're learning to be human. Or something close." Then, in a moment of tired humor, maybe to break the intensity, Leon said, "If I kissed you, how would you react?" Arya turned her head slowly. "Kiss. You know, human gesture. Physical expression of affection." Her eyes flickered, light shifting through violet shades. "And what does it mean?" He hesitated. "It means connection. Sometimes love. Sometimes confusion. Sometimes both." For a moment Arya said nothing. Then she whispered, "Then if you kissed me, I might cease to exist." Leon frowned. "That's not the answer I expected. You misunderstand. Our species links emotion and matter. A gesture like that could create resonance strong enough to destabilize my neural field. Your emotions would merge with mine. And I do not know who would survive that." Middle continued, "The unthinkable truth." They reached Vega 9's orbit by the 8th hour. The outpost below gleamed with metallic towers, surrounded by frozen seas. Leon should have felt relief. Instead he felt something else, the ache of goodbye. Arya looked down at the blue-white planet, her expression unreadable. "You will turn me over to them now?" "That's the order," Leon said. She nodded. "Then this is the end." He hated how final that sounded. "You make it sound like an execution." "Perhaps it is," she murmured. "You do not know what they plan. Do you?" "I was their experiment once," she said. "They will dissect what they cannot understand." Leon's chest tightened. "I can't let that happen." "You have no choice," she said. "You serve them." But as the docking clamps engaged, alarms blared. "Unidentified signal," the console warned. "Incoming Thalran fleet detected." Leon's blood ran cold. The war was supposed to be over. "They're coming for you," he realized. Arya's eyes glowed faintly. "No, they're coming for you. They cannot allow a human to know what I am." "What are you?" he demanded. "I am the last of the singers," she said. "My voice binds frequencies across the void. The Dominion used me to break worlds. But I am also what your kind would call alive." Leon stared at her. "Then why did you come with me?" Because I wanted to see if humanity's myth of love was real. Climax the choice. The outpost hailed them, ordering immediate surrender. The Thalran ships surrounded Vega 9, preparing to strike. Leon's mind raced. If they get you, they'll start the war again. Arya nodded. If your people get me, they will do the same. There is no safe choice. Then we make a new one, Leon said, activating the manual override. The ship broke free from the docking clamps, diving into the icy atmosphere. Leon! Arya shouted. What are you doing? Taking us out of their crossfire. The ship shuddered as plasma fire scorched the hull. Warning lights flared red. They'll destroy us both, she cried. Better that than let either side use you. She stared at him in disbelief. You would die for me. He met her gaze. Maybe not for you. But for what you are. Proof we don't have to keep hating. Her eyes shimmered. You feel this, love. He hesitated, then smiled faintly. Something close. And then, without thinking, he leaned closer. Arya froze. The air vibrated between them, a harmonic pulse building like static before a storm. Leon, she whispered, if you kiss me. I know. Their lips met. For a heartbeat, silence. Then light exploded. The stars bent inward. Every molecule hummed. Leon saw flashes, her memories, her pain, her joy, her entire world, merging with his. He felt everything. And she did too. Ending the aftermath. When Leon woke, the ship was adrift in orbit above Vega 9. The battle was gone. The sky was clear. He stumbled to the console, every system offline. No sign of Arya. Then he heard her voice, faint within his mind. You survived. Good. Arya. We did what neither side could, we joined without war. Where are you? He whispered. Everywhere you are. Part of me merged into your neural field. I'm memory now and song. But you are proof. Leon's eyes filled with tears. Proof of what? That love is not a weakness. It's the universe remembering itself. He sat back, staring at the stars. In his reflection, faint violet light pulsed behind his eyes. Her color, her essence. When the Interstellar Council found the wreckage days later, they discovered a single human drifting in a life pod. Alive but changed. His vital signs showed two consciousnesses intertwined. He was no longer just Leon Vance. He was something new. Something born of both species. And somewhere in the echo of his mind, he heard her voice sing softly. A song of creation, of peace, of love beyond language.